Hello and a warm welcome to another edition of Special Report. More than 500 million people, that is 48% of the Indian population, lacks access to basic sanitation. The situation is worse in rural areas where, according to the World Health Organization report, about 65% people defecate in the open. Over the next 30 minutes, we take you to various villages across India to give you the real picture of sanitation. And we'll also ponder as to how doable Narendra Modi's 2019 mission of Swachh Bharat mission is going to be. बाथरूम है आपके घर पे? नहीं है। आपके घर में टॉयलेट्स हैं?
नहीं मैडम।
आपके घर में बाथरूम है? नहीं है हमारे। आपके घर में टॉयलेट्स है? टॉयलेट्स नहीं है आपके घर में। Nearly half of India's 1.2 billion people have the same story to narrate. No access to toilets, especially in villages. The lack of sanitation is the cause of 1 in every 10 deaths in the country, and India is still lagging far behind many countries in the field of sanitation. Rajya Sabha TV crew visited two of the worst hit states of Rajasthan and Haryana. Mind-numbing situation in the villages of these two states raises questions on what the governments have been doing and whether at all people have been taking sanitation as their priority. Barely 220 kilometers from Delhi, you hit the capital Jaipur in Rajasthan. In the vicinity of this pink city, there are villages which could put the country to shame. A drive from within the famous Nahargarh fort up to 10 kilometers will make you realize you are in some strange land. Conditions of the road is such that a car drive resembles a camel ride. Another village around rural Jaipur called Shishiyawas, where mostly the Meena community resides. There are around 600 people here, and for them, the priority is not toilets, but roads. Their social setup is completely different from what you see in a city or in any other normal village. Nearby areas of this Shishiyawas village might be thronged by thousands of tourists every season. But the residents here live like aliens. Look at this one-room thatched hutment in which 45-year-old Rewat stays. One half of the room he uses for his goats and cattle, and the other half for cooking and eating. Rewat is perpetually ill because of the unhygienic conditions prevailing around him. Villagers of Shishiyawas talk about sanitation and realize the importance of a toilet, but are reluctant on having one, as they feel if the government gives them a toilet, their village will remain devoid of the roads. The village has bigger problems to be catered to. Half of the village is unmarried because of no roads.
रास्ते कारण से हमारे आधे लोग तो कमा रहे हैं और लड़कियों को लेने शादी में लड़कियों को नहीं होती है, बहुत कम होती है, क्योंकि इस मतलब रास्ता ले जाने के लिए रास्ता ही नहीं है, कहाँ लेके जाएंगे।
ना किसी के घर में उनका बाथरूम है और ना ही पानी वाली सुविधा है, सिर्फ जाओ तो हेडपंप पे या फिर कुएं पे नहाने धोने के लिए वहीं पे जाना है।
सारी बीमारी हो जाओ तो मैं सुहारे पैदल लेट जाऊँ, चार पांच जना यहाँ थक में तो वह कभी तो गैला हम खत्म हो जाते पहुंचा गया इतनी दूर के यहाँ ठेकदार ऊँचता तो ही लेट जाऊँ पौन कौन जा सके मैं काम है।
This neglected village does have a primary school run by a single teacher, but the story of sanitation is disappointing. Now I'll show you the condition of a toilet which is right next to a school at Shishiyawas village. Look at these two doors, one is locked, the other is open with all the bushes around. So you can imagine how practical it is for the kids to go inside and relieve themselves. There are some kids here, let us ask them, आप इन toilets में जाते हो? Bathroom जाते हो यहाँ पर? हाँ, आप इधर आओ। आप जाते हो बच्चा? यहाँ पे इस टॉयलेट में जाते हो? कहाँ जाते हो टॉयलेट? उधर किधर? जंगल में जाते हो। There are two separate toilets constructed for boys and girls, but it's of no use as there's no facility for water.
बॉयज और गर्ल्स के लिए सेपरेट टॉयलेट अवेलेबल है, लेकिन उनमें पानी उपलब्ध नहीं है, क्योंकि पानी की पाइपलाइन जो लीकेज है और उसमें रेगुलर पानी नहीं मिलता है, इसलिए पानी की व्यवस्था यहाँ नहीं है। बच्चे अक्सर इसमें जाते हैं, कई बार बच्चे बाहर भी चले जाते हैं।
Another village in the constituency of rural Jaipur. We are at a village called Devi Khol, which is within 5 kilometers of the Jaipur city. In fact, you can see behind me there is the Jaigarh Fort, and exactly at the foothills is this particular village. This village has all the amenities, all the facilities, except for one thing, and that is the toilets. 19-year-old Neha dreads the time when she's undergoing her monthly periods. This menstruation cycle becomes a moment of embarrassment for her as she has to wash her sanitary pads out in the open. For the complete lack of toilets, not only Neha but all girls like her are going through the same ordeal.
सुनसान जगह पे जाना पड़ता है क्योंकि आप खुलेआम तो जा नहीं सकते। सुनसान जगह में मैम बहुत किस्म के लड़के होते हैं, जंगल है, एरिया है, तो यहाँ पे आए दिन होती रहती है मैम ऐसी घटनाएं। तो उसके अगर सुरक्षा की दृष्टि से देखा जाए तो बाथरूम या फिर टॉयलेट की सुविधा नहीं होना तो लड़कियों के लिए तो बहुत ज़्यादा प्रॉब्लम है मैम।
टॉयलेट नहीं है ना घर में, तो हमें बहुत दूर दूर जाके पीरियड टाइम में बहुत जंगलों में जाके फेंकना पड़ता है और बहुत मतलब डर लगता है रात को, और फिर उन्हें कहाँ फेंके, तो फिर रात को उधर ही फेंकना पड़ता है। अब भी हमारी मजबूरी है मैम।
For the residents of this Devi Khol village, it's a double whammy. No toilets, and to top it all, they don't have the permission to construct the new ones. Some 500 families have been staying here in this village since the days of Raja of Amber, but they have been grumbling against the forest department as it has not given them permission to construct new toilets.
सबसे बड़ी दुविधा है परेशानी से उनकी तरफ से कोई सुविधा यहाँ पे नहीं है। आज़ादी से पहले का क्या आमेर के टाइम का ये गांव बसा हुआ है, जयपुर से पहले का बसा हुआ है, लेकिन अब अगर नया कुछ विकास यहाँ होता है तो फॉरेस्ट वाले हर बात में अड़ंगा लगा देते हैं। वो ये कहते हैं कि साहब ये तो सेंचुरी एरिया है, फॉरेस्ट एरिया है।
आपके गाँव में कितने टॉयलेट्स होंगे लगभग? कितने लोग हैं और कितने टॉयलेट्स?
करीब ये 1000-1200 की आबादी है यहाँ पे, करीब 100-150 मकान बने हुए हैं, लेकिन मुश्किल से 2 या 3 घर में टॉयलेट होंगे और बाकी किसी घर में टॉयलेट नहीं।
The biggest irony of the Devi Khol village is this temple behind me, which is spread out in an area of about 3,000 square yards. The village residents here have been complaining and raising questions as to why this temple area has not been put under the purview of the forest land. Ladies of the hamlet have no space to bathe, hence the only resort is this little washing area in the middle of the jungle where they have to sneak out once all males are off to work. It's 4 in the morning and we've reached a district called Kotputli where many villages are worst hit in terms of sanitation. Experts say that people here don't have any sense of what sanitation is all about. 3 hours before the sunrise, women folk in the villages of interior Rajasthan are up and active. Their main concern being how to relieve themselves before the males in the family get up. It's pitch dark, no one around. These women cover their faces, carrying bottles in their hand. They have to look out for a proper place where they can defecate in the open. Besides the health hazard, security is a very big issue when women openly go to defecate late in the evening or early morning. For example, look at this path. It is so desolate and isolated, which is connected to the main highway. So there is always a danger of the women being molested or attacked. कि घर में लड़कियां भी होंगी बड़ी,
बड़ी है ना
सिक्योरिटी का बहुत बड़ा इशू होता है।
हाँ, खूब बड़ी बड़ी लड़कियां हैं, 20-20 साल के। तो क्या करें, उधर ही जाएं।
तो आपने कभी डिमांड नहीं किया कि आपके घरों में टॉयलेट बनाए जाएं क्या?
खूब कर दिए पर खूब कर दिया पर कोई सुनाई नहीं करता है।
The most highlighted Badayu rape case of 2014, where the two teenage girls were brutally raped and killed while they walked out together at night to relieve themselves, became the most glaring example of insecurity because of the lack of toilets. UN figures show of India's 1.2 billion people, 665 million of them, mostly those in the countryside, don't have access to a private toilet or latrine. Villages after villages, the only common thread amongst most of them is that the people defecate in the open, making the environment unhealthy. Another village around Kotputli called Narhera. I'm right now at a village called Narhera, which is part of the Kotputli district, and this is one of the main village roads which leads up to the bus stand, where hundreds of people are plying every day. You can see the unhygienic conditions all around. Now, Narendra Modi's Swachh Bharat mission talks about access to 100% sanitation and also solid and liquid waste management through the Gram Panchayats. But when you come to villages like these, the system of the Gram Panchayats looks like a big nil. People here have been complaining that the Sarpanch has never given priority to things like sanitation. Garbage dumped right at the nose of the residential area, drains overflowing and reeking of the sewage water. Out of 700 houses, only 2 have a toilet in their homes.
मैम, सरपंच को बार बार जाके इतला दी जाती है, बोला जाता है, लेकिन वह आदमी इस बारे में सुनाई नहीं करता है। कई बार मर्तबा बताया जा चुका, ग्राम पंचायत को बता दिया, गांव के लोगों ने जाके वैसे बता दिया, लेकिन अभी तक कोई सुनवाई नहीं हुई है।
The Sarpanch of the village, who disappeared after seeing the camera, finally surfaced under public pressure. गांव का तो आपने सत्यानाश कर दिया है।
कैसे सर?
पूरे गांव की सड़कें खराब हैं।
तो सर अभी भी पीडब्ल्यूडी
नाली है नहीं, सफाई है नहीं कोई गांव में।
जो रास्ता है ना वो मेन, वो पीडब्ल्यूडी का है। हमने एमएलए साहब को भी दे दी, एसडीएम साहब को भी दे दी लिख में। अभी राधेश्याम जी आ रहे हैं पीडब्ल्यूडी एमएलए साहब को लेकर, राधेश्याम जी का ही फोन आ रहा है पीडब्ल्यूडी वाला, वो रास्ते के लिए ही आ रहे हैं।
आपके इलाकों के जो रास्तों का हाल है और गंदगी का है, वो नाली वाली तो कुछ बना नहीं है।
तो ये अब पीडब्ल्यूडी से बन रहा है, नाली का निकास हो रहा है। ये नाली ठेठ से ठेठ लग रही है पूरी, आप देख भी रहे हो आगे से। ठेठ वहाँ जो सोता नदी हमारी वहाँ डाल रहे हैं लगवा।
तो अभी कितने दिन में आप सही कर दोगे सब?
ये हो जाएगा, महीने 1.5 महीने का काम है।
Under the total sanitation policy of the earlier government, there are many villages which have achieved more than 50% household sanitation. For example, we are at a village called Bishangarh, which is part of the Shahpura division of the Jaipur city. Here, for example, there were 1,075 toilets which were sanctioned, out of which 800 are almost ready. And people here, in fact, the panchayat here has already started talking about things like waste management. This village of Bishangarh is lucky to have a 5-star hotel coming up in its vicinity. This being the main reason, the village has got a facelift not only in terms of infrastructure but also sanitation.
Our major motive in order to get this hotel here in Bishangarh was only so that we could benefit the village out of it.
Okay.
Create, of course, employment is one major key.
Right.
And bringing up a hotel which is directly in touch with sanitation, because with guests and all coming up, we need to take proper health and preventive measures which are required, proper hygienical conditions. So that's what I personally feel, that with this with a project like this in any rural area, that would generally benefit the local people.
भाई यहाँ पे जाते हैं लेटरिन बाथरूम, बाहर जंगल में नहीं जाना पड़ता है हमको। बढ़िया।
But there are some issues even with these ideal sanitation villages. Take the case of Sri Ram Sharma, who under the total sanitation policy built a toilet for his house under the hope that he will be reimbursed money by the Sarpanch. Under the rule, he cannot use the toilet till the time he gets a completion certificate from the Sarpanch along with the money. Till date, neither has he got the reimbursement nor the certificate. Hence, he uses the toilet as a storage area.
मैं पंचायत में गया था, कुछ डॉक्यूमेंट्स देके भी आ गया था जो मांगे थे, लेकिन सुवालाल जी की कमी है। इन सरपंच साहब ने कहा कि भाई इनका काम है, तो फिर मैंने कहा ठीक है, तो इनसे मिल के आया। कम से कम 10 चक्कर तो मेरे हो गए। मेरी मम्मी 5-7 चक्कर निकाल के आ चुकी है, मेरी मिसेज है वो भी जाके आ गई, लेकिन इन्होंने कोई कार्रवाई नहीं की यहाँ पे। और ये यूज भी नहीं ले पा रहे। यूज इसलिए नहीं ले रहे कि भाई हमारे पैसे नहीं आए, तो कल नहीं कहते भाई पुराना था इसलिए नहीं देंगे।
इसमें 15,000 रुपए तो नॉर्मल हमने घर से खर्च कर दिया और हमारे पास पैसा नहीं था, इसलिए हमने बंद कर दिया काम।
Sri Ram Sharma is not the only one facing this problem. Many in Bhishangarh village have been complaining of this non-payment. The situation in reality is very different from what it is on paper. In this Bhishangarh village, we were told that the village has achieved more than 50% sanitation. But when we came here, there are people, there are villagers who are complaining that they have built toilets on their own, spending amounts worth 15,000, but they have not been given the reimbursement by the Sarpanch. You can see behind me the villagers who have got agitated. They are making complaints to the Sarpanch, but they say that he does not listen to them. Besides the procedural problems, mindset is a very big obstacle in tackling sanitation issues in the villages. People do realize the need for a toilet, but by habit over so many years, the natural preference is still for the open space.
यहाँ हमारे लोगों की ऐसी सोच है, यहाँ टॉयलेट की कोई जरूरत नहीं क्योंकि सब बाहर जाके राजी है।
Look at this one house in a village around Kotputli. Luxuriously painted, has all the amenities. But the inhabitants of the house do not believe in building a toilet. आपका इतना बड़ा घर है, कंप्यूटर है, गाड़ी है, लेकिन आपने अपने घर में टॉयलेट क्यों नहीं बनाया?
यहाँ पे किसी ने नहीं बना रखे, सब खुले में जाते हैं।
लेकिन घर बनवाते वक्त आपको नहीं आया कि मैं घर में बाथरूम बनवा लूं?
बाथरूम तो बनवा लिया, फिर लैट्रिन यहाँ सब खुले में जाते इसलिए नहीं बनवाए।
We've travelled from Rajasthan to Haryana, and now let's take a look at the conditions of the villages here and how this state has scaled up its war against sanitation. Hiramthala village of Mewat in Haryana had been recently given the Nirmal Gram Award for his 100% achievement in sanitation. Young girls like Ravina, with the help of the NGOs, have changed the face of this village. Ravina agreed to marry only on the condition that her in-laws should have a house with a toilet.
हमारी ये सोचते कि हम उस घर में शादी होनी चाहिए जिस घर में टॉयलेट हो, इसीलिए जिससे परेशान ना हो कहीं आने जाने। तो इसीलिए हमारे पापा ने उसी घर में शादी की जिसमें टॉयलेट है।
तो तुमने इसके पहले बहुत सारे रिश्ते मना भी कर दिए थे कि जिनके घरों में टॉयलेट्स नहीं है?
जी, मना करे थे।
Sanitation is being taken up as a people's movement in this village, but slowly and steadily they are trying to spread out to other villages as well. But what we found in the villages of Mewat, where sanitation was zero, was the complete absence of the Sarpanch, and most shockingly, people are afraid of talking about it. आप लोग अगर आज सरपंच के खिलाफ बोलते हो तो आपको क्या डर है कि सरपंच आपका कोई आगे काम नहीं करेगा?
यही तो है, हमारे इन नाला जैसे हमें जरूरत पड़ेगी, जैसे भूखा की सैन की, वो नहीं होता, नहीं लगाएंगे।
आप कह रहे हो कि सरपंच के खिलाफ आपको बोलोगे तो डर लगेगा, वो आपका आगे काम नहीं करेगा?
कुछ भी नहीं करेगा जो हम खिलाफ करेंगे।
कैसे है कि हम उसके वजह से ना आवाज उठा सक रहे हैं कि सरपंच से कहेंगे फिर हमारा काम नहीं करेगा वो, कि जाओ तुम आवाज उठाओ, कितना उठाओगी आवाज।
Situation in the cities is no better. There might be toilets, but the garbage dump, filth and dirt can be found in abundance all across. India generates 1,27,486 metric tons of waste every year. And another shocker which adds to this is the fact that 13 out of world's top 20 dirtiest cities are in India according to the World Health Organization statistics. Only 12 out of 497 cities with 1 lakh plus population have anything like adequate infrastructure to deal with the garbage and human and organic waste.
मुझे विश्वास है मैं अपनी भारत माता को गंदगी से हम मुक्त करा पाएंगे। ये 125 करोड़ देशवासियों का काम है। 125 करोड़ में एक मोदी नाम का इंसान भी है। अकेला मोदी है ऐसा नहीं है और इसलिए काम 125 करोड़ देशवासियों का है। ये मैं 125 करोड़ बार बोल रहा हूं। ये काम सरकार का सिर्फ नहीं है।
The Prime Minister Narendra Modi wielding the broom is an enduring symbol for the vast sections of urban India. This ambitious call to clean up India in 5 years actually means clearing up the mountains of garbage in our villages, towns and cities, clearing the lakes, rivers and gardens, keeping our roads, public spaces and pavements spick and span. It's not going to be easy for Modi's 1,96,000 crore Swachh Bharat Abhiyan to clear up the mess, given the fact that India has been on a cleanliness drive thrice before in 1986, 1999 and 2012.
Swachh Bharat is a concept which is unexceptionable. How can you oppose something which is axiomatically virtuous? But what matters is the implementation. Swachh Bharat is not going to happen because we do photo opportunities. Not going to happen because once a year ministers pick up brooms while a whole mela watches.
सब लोग घंटा 2 घंटा सफाई करके घर चले जाएंगे अपने, उसके बाद कौन सफाई करेगा? उसके बाद तो यही सफाई कर्मचारी सफाई करेंगे जो भी साथ घूम रहे हैं हमारे। इनको इज्जत देनी जरूरी है, इनको सम्मान देना जरूरी है, इनकी समस्याओं का समाधान करना जरूरी है।
It's not as if the previous governments have not been alive to the problem. The Ganga Action Plan, that is GAP, Central Rural Sanitation Program, were both launched when Rajiv Gandhi was the Prime Minister. The NDA government launched the Total Sanitation Campaign in 1999, which UPA renamed it as Nirmal Bharat Abhiyan. With Swachhata Bharat Abhiyan, it's the NDA's turn to return the favour. During the Lok Sabha election campaigns, Modi said first toilets, then temples. Then from Red Fort to Madison Square, he has relentlessly carried out Mahatma's message that cleanliness is godliness. But the biggest worry is, how is he going to transform the fellow Indians to eject their refuse in the way developed democracies do, to change their habits not to spit, chuck and litter? Perhaps it requires more than a broom. Whichever government has come to power has laid some sort of stress on sanitation, has launched various schemes, ONS campaigns, but the situation has moved on at a very slow pace. If the 2019 Swachh Bharat mission has to succeed, the real test will be in changing the behavior of the people, changing the mindset of the people. That's all we could pack up in this half hour. From our entire team, which includes my camera person Shudip Das, Smriti Ranjan Mahapatra and producer Tanu Sharma, goodbye and thanks for watching.